Hi guys, Neil Waterhouse. Received a question from Gina Newton. Gina goes on to say, "Hi Neil, I saw you speak in Melbourne where you're the guest speaker for Amazon. First of all, I want to say a big thank you for taking the time to share your story and answer people's questions. I was one of those people in the audience but was too nervous to put my hand up. My question now is, what is your number one tip for anyone like myself who wants to give up working for somebody else and build a full-time Amazon business so I can spend more time at home with my family?" Great question, Gina. My number one tip is focus. Focus is the big key to achieving almost anything in life. If your decision is to build a full-time Amazon business, you must lock onto that, with pinpoint laser vision. However, on your journey, a gazillion distractions will be put in front of you. What you do with these distractions will determine your success at being a full-time Amazon seller. Success comes from saying no to the distractions, or as Warren Buffett, who has a net worth of around $84 billion, once famously said, the difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything. While you're building your Amazon business, you'll be continually bombarded with the latest, and greatest shiny new objects, and the temptations are always there to jump, to the next shiny new object. These shiny new objects could be in the shape of Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, online share trading, Forex trading, Bitcoin, etc, etc, etc. The thing to remember is life does not reward us for being a jack of all trades. Life rewards us for what we master. Humans, we're not the only ones that get easily distracted. Many racehorse trainers, owners put blinkers over horses' eyes to keep the horses focused on what is in front of them. These blinkers encourage the horse to pay attention to the race, rather than other distractions such as crowds. Another reason to say no and not get distracted is every time you say yes to anything in life, then you have to give up that same amount of time to that new task, therefore taking away time from the original task. So Gina, I realise that was a bit of a long answer, but I've seen it over and over. People that achieve high results with Amazon, eBay, or almost anything in life focus on the goal and don't get distracted. As a host and founder of the 4 largest eBay and Amazon meetup groups in Australia, I see the same thing over and over. The most successful sellers are the ones that continually focus on growing their business and they don't get distracted. The secret to success is focus. That's all for this week. No matter where you're watching this, please scroll down and leave me a comment below. Until next week, list more, sell more. This is Neil Waterhouse.